Good morning. When it's here, it's 5 in the morning. I'm just waking up, gonna get ready. In 2 hours, I gotta fly to Frankfurt. It's a long day, so let's do it.
Yeah, so finally I arrived. Now I'm in Copenhagen airport. I'm gonna have a quick lunch, then take rest. The next flight to Frankfurt is gonna be by 2 hours and 45 minutes. So, and I was starting, it was a quite long day. So far I've just arrived in Frankfurt. Now I'm gonna go to pick up the car and 3 hours drive to Münster. Hey, how are you doing, guys? I have arrived last night, quarter to midnight, and it was fully dark. But in the morning, I was so shocked with the view of my hotel, my room. But anyhow, we will go there. Today, we're gonna talk about the aperture and shutter speed and the focal length as well. And today, as you can see here, I've got my 50mm lens. And it's just to show, because it is 50mm f1.8, so it shows actually the focal length way better than the kit lens. I have my kit lens somewhere there, yeah. And so I'm just gonna show you how exactly the aperture works, how the focal length works, and depth of field. So we're gonna go through all of them one by one. But before we start, I'm just gonna tell you, if you really like these videos that I'm creating regarding the using kit lens for street photography, and then I don't know, we're gonna have 50mm challenge these days in Germany. Now I'm in Münster, but I will go to Dortmund and Frankfurt for street photography, and I'm gonna make a challenge of using only 50mm lens for the street photography. And if you really like these videos, give me a thumbs up and write down in the comment anything that you need to know, anything which can improve my videos. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bells on for the next videos. It's gonna be ISO next week. So let's get a start. As we have talked last week, we have the aperture priority in our camera. So we're gonna set on the aperture priority, and we're gonna play with the different apertures. As I said, f-stop, just to see how the focal length and depth of field change, how I can make the blurry background, and how I can get the sharp image all along from the foreground up to the background. So we're gonna use them, and I'm gonna actually take you with me toward the lake over there. Let me show you. Here we go. Yeah, let me show you. It's very beautiful. It's just a view from my window, the balcony. Yeah. So yeah, we will try to go there and start recording and taking photos over there. Okay guys, now I set the camera and I have chosen those trees over there just to use as a point of focusing. All right, so now I set on the AV mode and the aperture priority mode, and on the left side you can see number 11, which is your f-stop. I'm gonna just decrease it to 1.8 and take the shot. And then I'm gonna increase it to 7.1 and take another shot. And then I'm gonna increase it to 16 and take another shot. And just be notified that my focus point was always the same, remain the same for all these 3 photos. It's running out of battery, it's running out of battery. Okay, anyhow, on your screen on the left side, as I have shown you, you have your f-stop, and then you've got your exposure rate that you can hold this button here and then scroll with your thumbs, and you can see the exposure of the photo is changing to the dark -2 or to the +1 or +2. And then you have your ISO, which is set to 100 now. And in the next week I'm gonna show you how you can change and how it can impact your images. And when I'm trying to take a photo, you see the number 8 appeared on the left side of the f-stop, and that's your shutter speed. So I try to decrease my focal length, like f-stop, sorry, to 1.8. And 1.8, it means that your actually aperture is open enough, and it means that you already have enough light through your sensor. So your shutter speed is 1/640. So it means that it will open and close quite fast. But if I go to f-stop like 22 and try to capture, you see it changed to 1/4. It means it will take a little bit longer. And then I'm gonna just change to shutter speed mode and try to increase, and you see my picture is getting fully white because now I have the shutter speed of 5 seconds. It means that the sensor will be open for 5 seconds to capture all the light. And if I do that, you will have the fully white photo, just like an A4 paper.